How's it going? Ryan here at etrailer.com. Today on our 2020 Chevrolet Colorado, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the Titan diamond pattern tire chains. And on our particular truck today, we're going to be working with tire size 255 by 65 by 17. Now my favorite thing about these is that they're going to be super easy to use. You're not going to have to lay on the ground and try to connect the chains down at the bottom of the tire. You're just going to wrap the chain around, then come up here and clip it together, and from there on everything else will be right here in the open and really easy to get to. Now these are going to have a diamond pattern, and that's going to provide us with more coverage to really help us bust through that snow and ice, and overall just give us more control as we're going down the road. The chains themselves are going to be really well made, and I kind of like the fact that they're a little bit smaller in size compared to some of the other ones, and that'll just give us a little bit more of a quiet ride. And another nice thing too is that these are going to have a tensioner already built into them, so that's one less thing we're going to have to worry about. These are DOT compliant, and they're going to come with a really nice carrying case that'll help prevent them from getting tangled up whenever you're not using them. Now it is really easy to get these tire chains on. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do that together now. To begin your installation, you're first going to want to lay your chains out. That way you can inspect them and have a look. Make sure there's not any kinks or tangles in them. You also want to make sure that all of these hooks along this edge are facing down towards the ground. So you want them to set like that. So at this point we can grab one end of our tire chains and wrap them around the back side of the tire. So just to give you an idea of what we're trying to do, here in the center, we'll notice this gap. And we're going to want the center of this to be in the center of our tire. Bring these around. You can just straighten them out, just like that. And we can grab both ends, wrap it up, and clip those two together. And you can kind of grab the chains and start working it over the tire. Now when we're draping the chains over our tire, what we're trying to do is these center chain loops here, we're trying to get those as close to the center of the tire as possible. So once you have it relatively close, you can come here and clip these two ends together. That'll kind of hold it in place. We work on securing the rest of the chain. So kind of bring it around. We'll take this gray chain, bring it through the red portion here, kind of pull on it to put some tension on it and take some of the slack out. What you're going to do is take the end of it and run it through the red loops. Pull it tight, then connect it to the other side. Now in our case, we're falling a little bit short here, so what you can do is just take it out of one of the red loops, and that should give us the length that we need to get it all the way across. Just going to clip that on to the yellow chain. From there, you'd simply just repeat that same process over on the other side. And I always like to recommend getting in the truck, driving forward for a little ways, getting back out and just checking to make sure you don't need to make any adjustments or anything like that. And that'll finish up our look at and our installation, the Titan diamond pattern snow tire chains on our 2020 Chevrolet Colorado.